Hey, how's it going? This is YNS
Hey, how's it
Tactical.
going?
Yeah, and we're back after the AK Media event, or I should say Victor just got back and this is the next day. So we have a lot of information that we're allowed to share now with the public, things that they just announced at the event already, so it's okay if people know about these things now. And yeah, so I guess we'll kick things off with how was the event, man?
Yeah, everything was great, man. Big shout out to Vega. Thank you for the invite, and big shout out to Rogue. Thank you, Rogue. Thank you, Vega, and thank you to guys at Pentagon. You guys are fucking awesome.
Thank you, Joe.
It was. Thank you, Joe. Love
Hmm.
you.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm glad you had fun at the event. It looked like a bomb ass time,
Oh, it was
honestly.
a great event, especially for an AK lover like us.
Hmm.
Oh man,
I love
it's.
that AK.
Ooh, you know how long I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, Rust 4 is back, baby.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so I think like on the forefront where a lot of people were thinking about this is like, how is the gun? Like, overall, like construction wise and stuff, because I think we're all a little scared of GHK AKs for a while now because of how bad like some of these brands are. Like,
Some of these brands are. Yes.
mhm.
The construction is very solid with no wobble at all on anything. Um, there's no weird rotating things going on with these guys. And the
Rotating things.
dust cover is held very, very tight. So unlike a GHK where it just comes off when you pull on it,
Mm-hmm.
this thing you actually have to use a rubber mallet to knock below the dust cover to get the dust cover out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's held in place very nicely, and the construction is built with at least I would say maybe 80%, 90% steel.
Mm-hmm.
So very solid,
I think as we
very
know,
robust.
only the hop up itself is plastic, right? Which is weird, but I
And
mean,
well, furniture, hop up, and yeah, basically that's it.
mm,
Everything else is steel.
yeah. I mean, we've heard about some really interesting and weird things yesterday too, like how the barrel is actually a two-piece design, right?
It's a two-piece steel barrel, which
Yeah,
is pretty interesting. I don't know why they went with that decision. Maybe it's
yeah.
easier for construction, but
Maybe.
yeah.
Because most
Yep.
of the time when they do a two-piece barrel, it's usually a steel tip with the most of the large section being aluminum, right? For weight savings or just for cost cutting, I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Some people were talking about like how the barrel is held onto the gun.
It's held on by two screws on the top and one pin to hold it in place. So it's not threaded like some people were guessing at first. It's actually just held stuck in there into the trunnion. Two screws on top and a pin to the trunnion.
Yeah, so enough like the real thing, let's say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and
The
this
the pin is real, unlike this guy.
hmm
This is
molded in.
this is just decoration.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So that's very exciting. I think overall this product is looking like it's going to be the most realistic gas blowback AK we've seen so far.
For
Realistic, but
now.
not like the real thing exactly.
No, absolutely
Yes,
not.
for legality reasons. Yeah.
Yes.
So I think you told me yesterday that they claim it has a TDC style hop up, which is kind of
I've
odd.
heard them mention it
Yeah.
comes with a TDC style hop up, and they said a TDC style hop up is the best in the industry. And it's odd because usually I would assume a TDC is like a screw type
Hmm.
and a very simple design. But this actually comes with a rotary style dial, which is similar to this. But
Yeah.
yeah, very similar to this.
I don't think
So
people
I don't
call
know.
that a TDC though. That's the thing, right?
I wouldn't know until I see an exploding
Yeah.
diagram
Or we
or
take
getting
it
my
apart.
hands
Yeah, we
on.
take it apart finally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Which we
I
will.
would
Which we will.
very soon, next week. Stay
Yeah.
tuned. We'll definitely keep you
Yeah.
guys posted on any discoveries we find on this.
So what I found amazing about this gun is that the performance was kept over from when we saw pictures of the prototype cycling, right?
Oh yeah,
We
absolutely.
have that clip of you shooting the gun in full auto, which I think we'll put in over here so people can take a look at it. And yeah, so that's pretty crazy. Like the gun just doesn't stop. It slows down absolutely as the mag cools down, right? But then
Yeah, but that thing
that's a
just
lot of
really
shots. That's
wants
a
to.
lot of shots, right?
It
Like,
just
yeah.
keeps going, and it fucking shakes, dude. It shakes. Like
Hmm.
my head was getting like pushed up and down from the inertia of that thing just shaking
Hmm.
back and forth. Very impressive.
They milled it out like one block of billet, right? So
Yeah,
yeah.
like we can probably put up a picture here for you guys to see. It's actually made of a big billet of steel, and they CNC'd out of a boat carrier group. It's a one-piece boat carrier group,
Not cheap to do.
so
Not cheap to do.
not
Apparently,
cheap to do.
according to them.
They
Yeah.
said it takes up about 1/6 of the production cost of the gun. So please keep supporting VFC. They're
Hmm.
fucking awesome. They really put down a lot of effort in creating this gun,
Oh yeah.
which
And
is usually the case with a DX edition, but they really gave us a DX product at a standard product price. A little bit more, but still, it's absolutely
I
worth
mean,
it.
in context, because we do have like dealer pricing and we see what some of these things are, they actually made this gun cheaper than the standard FAL, which is pretty
Oh yeah,
amazing if you
yeah,
ask me. Yeah, like I
yeah.
think they
Very,
really want to be able to
very
get us
impressive.
something at a reasonable price point, and here
Yeah,
we
yeah,
are. Yeah.
yeah.
So,
They deserve our support on this gun. Absolutely.
well, we like the products, so we're gonna support them anyways. Like that's
Oh
just how
wow.
we are, I
Ah,
guess. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah,
One gun is not enough.
so I like the fact that yesterday they basically confirmed that we are going to be seeing a series of Kalashnikovs from them. Not just from their box art, which was amazing. I fucking love it. But also with the fact that they themselves in their social media posts have talked about the legendary GBB series is back.
Series,
T1
yes.
series, yeah.
Yeah,
So
and as you can see on the mural in
Mm-hmm.
the background.
So I think we do
it's
have some
solid.
confirmation now about like other guns coming out, because I think that got brought up quite a bit. Some people just prefer 7.62 AKs, and some people like 5.45s. So it's nice that everyone gets a little bit of something, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I would wish they make PP19 bitch ass, but I
Mm-hmm.
talked about they said it's a completely different design, so
Mm-hmm.
that will take well if they see great success with this platform.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? So support them if you could.
Well, it's if the product's good, because we don't really have it yet. But I think if they deliver on this, there's no way this isn't gonna do well. Like honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think it was weird how some people actually thought the AK wouldn't be that popular, and I was thinking the AK has more mass appeal than even a MCX does. So
To us,
yeah,
absolutely.
well, I think to a lot of people, honestly.
To a lot of people. So we actually just couldn't get enough units on the first batch. We wish
Yeah.
we could get more, and
Nobody can. Like,
it can. It is what it is, and so congrats to the guys who got their first batch guns.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and you wouldn't be
so-
disappointed because I tried it out for you guys. It's amazing.
So, I think some of the other things we could kind of like talk about, but maybe not exactly what it is the fact that they are planning on doing some factory upgrade kits, like handguards, dust covers.
Handguards, rails, yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
and I think they mentioned that they were gonna focus more on like some of the stuff that hasn't
Western
been
style.
done, hasn't been done before, and are more American in origin, let's say, right?
Yes, because I talked about how hard it is to get these Russian Eastern Bloc style tactical upgrades. So will they make any of those? And they said they will focus on the more Western style ones, Americanized. We'll see. Stay tuned. And they have teased one at the event. So I don't know if that's the exact one they're going to produce. But for me, I am a Niet rifle is fine, purist kind of guy. So I'll keep it as it is.
Which is up to you really. But yeah, I mean it's pretty exciting news. I think the other thing we heard about was that we're going to be getting other types of magazines, right?
They have absolutely mentioned Bakelite. They have talked about that, but yeah, it really depends on the success of this platform, and I'm glad to see that this is basically a one-day sellout product.
Oh,
like
yeah,
we
yeah.
just so
Within
with the great
24
success
hours
of
it
the
was done,
74, yeah. So
In
I
context,
would
that,
say-
that is bigger than the MCX, because the MCX with less quantities actually took longer time to sell out, like on the first couple of
yeah,
batch batches.
we had time to gather quantities, but for an AK74M, we really just didn't have enough
48
time
hour
at all.
48-hour time frame, and that's it.
We didn't even have 48 hours. We basically had 24 and
Pretty much.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like how I've been saying. This is going to be bigger than all those other ones. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So yeah, like I mean, performance wise, we're liking what we're seeing. It's quite a bit like the prototype, very efficient. I think
Yeah, I was shooting it at their range too, so I didn't have that much distance, but very accurate. Like I
okay,
was transitioning from target to target,
dead
perfect,
on,
no
dead
problem,
on. Yeah.
dead on. And that was probably point twos that they
Mhm.
offered me. So yeah,
So in the video that we have of you shooting the gun, like mag dumping it, that's actually the long travel configuration as well, right?
yeah. I think in my video there's a configuration of the short travel and long travel, and
Right.
as you can see, even on long travel, that thing just keeps going, man.
Hmm.
And so gas efficiency and performance wise is probably not really a concern unless you're in really cold climates. But you can just go with a long travel kit and just shoot people all day, no problem. Because even full auto, like no matter how you rapid fire, you're never going to get the same cooldown as a full auto Magnum. And that was on one trigger pull, it just kept going.
I thought what was
Yeah.
amazing was during MOA, I seem to recall they said that like, oh, the short travel or the long travel kit was gonna come out sooner. They're just gonna include it now, I guess, right? From what you heard.
I think it's just in the box.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great. Yeah, because
Yeah. Yeah.
the less you have to do after you have the thing is like probably best, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So there's a lot of good stuff going on with this product. I'm pretty excited. I think everyone's pretty
Oh,
excited.
I'm so excited, man. Like,
Yeah.
ooh, you know how long I've been waiting for this.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, like this is really just a short video to go over some of the things that we heard. We picked a couple of the more exciting things to talk about, and we're just waiting for our shipment of the guns ourselves right now.
I
And
can't wait. Yes.
yeah, absolutely. Like
Uh-huh.
so once we have that, we're gonna do the same thing we did with the MCX probably, where we do a full teardown on a
Full
video.
teardown.
Yeah, and we're
Hmm.
gonna find out a lot of the things, the small details that I think everyone's wondering about.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So stay tuned, guys.
Yep.
Cheers.
Have a good one, guys, and we'll see you guys back here in a week or two when we have the guns in hand. See ya.